Mr. Amit Tiwari. Thank you for joining us here, sir, at the Festival of Marketing. I want to understand from you, digital has become the main line now. We saw TV and print also grew last year, but when you see FY24, how do you see the growth in TV and print specifically?
So I'll tell you, I think every particular medium is growing and it will grow and there's a logic behind it. If you see this year we have World Cup, which is the biggest property and the tent pulled together. No brand would really want to stay away from World Cup to look for. Festival and actually the entire World Cup is actually moving on the same time. So your print will also grow because a lot of retail presence, a lot of retail activity will actually happen in the entire. See, I'll tell you a basic connotation to look for. 10 years back, 12 years back, people used to say print will die. Digital will actually take over TV and all. And we can see that every medium is coexisting today in every form and format to look for. So nothing will die. It's only about taking the more spaces to build it. So growth will happen both for print, digital, as well as for newsprint to look for and for TV, because you have so much of things. You can't change the mindset of a consumer to watch one particular. Your engagements may increase, your interactions may increase, but nothing will actually go from a slow. So you can see a very, very fantastic festival because we have a very long play to look for. World Cup is supporting it. There are a lot of other particular, if you see for last 5 to 6 years data, if you actually put it across, all your e-com players actually are very, very big in terms of festival sales to build up. So I don't think there's any particular reason one should actually think about there's any particular decline primarily on a growth perspective to look for.
Right. Data is become such a buzzword and it's the new oil. When we factor in data in marketing, how will it impact precision marketing and how will it create relevant experiences at scale?
See, 2 years back I coined a terminology called DDOM, which is called data-driven operating marketing, data-driven operating model. And the model is very, very simple to build in, which actually talks about any decisions that you want to look for it, whether it is targeting about audiences, whether it's getting the media choices, whether it's funneling your particular audiences and markets and geographies to look for. Data is the discussion to start with. Nothing can actually happen today. Precision marketing is one part of the entire or one subset of the entire thing, but the larger piece which is there today is data drives decisions, and that is why data-driven operating model, data-driven operating marketing helps to give you a reasoning for what you're actually doing. So basically data is today, it's the how behind the wow that you can actually create.
Right. There's also a lot of chatter around marketing as a cost center or a growth generator. What are the larger conversations or the understanding the industry has on this topic, and how should this change?
See, the larger pieces, and I've always been a firm believer because I've been a marketer and been marketing for throughout my life now today. I would say close to 23, 24 years of spent that the career that I've done is completely to marketing. I never believe that marketing is a cost center. And the reason, what I actually say is, who generates the demand for the product? Who generates the awareness for the product? It starts from marketing. So it can't be a cost center. It is basically drives you something from move to your particular action to build into the entire space. Industry is actually divided into different aspects. There's no consensus which says that marketing is not a cost center, demand center. The reason being I say is because every industry behaves in a very, very different pattern and different shifts in the entire thing, different waves to look for. But if you see from a larger picture, and it's one particular thing which actually talks about from brand to demand, it is marketing who actually creates this entire particular ecosystem. So that's what I feel.
Well, thank you so much for joining us here, Mr. Tiwari. It's a pleasure having you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.